So when you're jigging a spoon vertically for, in this case, we're fishing for panfish primarily, crappie, bluegill, but also this applies to walleye too. One key factor is whether you're using for walleyes a whole minnow, a minnow head, or for crappies and bluegills, Eurolarvae or waxworms. Once you get your bait down, generally you want to fish it closer to the bottom until you know there's fish there. So when you're fishing it down by the bottom, one thing is, they call it kind of pounding the bottom basically. So you're gonna literally let your spoon hit the bottom, and then you're gonna pull up and let it hit bottom again, and pull up and let it hit bottom again, and then kind of raise it up about a foot off of bottom, and then you're gonna start your jigging motion, what I would say is kind of either a consistent pounding motion like I'm doing here. With a flutter spoon, you sometimes want to use a bigger pull because that's going to give that spoon a lot of shimmy and flutter on the way down, and those are all going to be things that'll trigger more fish into biting. And now once you've marked fish, in this case I'm using a flasher and I have a camera set up, so it's a great way to see your bait, see how the fish react, and kind of see the activity level of the fish. It's pretty obvious to tell if they're going to be aggressive biters because they will come and you will not make any mistakes. They'll know right away. But if it's a tougher bite or they're just not as interested, one thing that's important is always keep your bait above the fish. So fish are kind of feeding, looking up at all times, so it's always important to never stop your jigging motion and always keep the bait above the fish until they commit to it.